Welcome to day 26 of 100 Days of Nice. And the Nurturing Self Talk of the day was I opened myself up to new opportunities. The integrity practice was the following through with a new opportunity. I had the opportunity to share my experience as an online therapist with a group of marriage and family therapists in training. So a state university reached out to me and asked me to be a guest lecturer to share what online therapy looks like with their students. Traditionally speaking, in our field, we don't train. We haven't until now trained many of our therapists to do therapy online. It's more of the traditional face-to-face training. And when therapists do transition to that online therapy training, that's typically something that we do on our own time, with our own dollar. So because of social distancing and COVID-19, a lot of universities and programs right now are trying to figure out how do we prepare our students for this, because it's something that we haven't traditionally done. So I am grateful for the opportunity to use my experience to help prepare this new generation of therapists for that transition. The compliment that I'm going to give myself is that I feel like I did a good job with my lecture. The students were asking amazing questions, and I really appreciated that. I also am proud of myself for going on a run because of locking myself up in the house for the past week. I just really needed to get out and get some fresh air, but I took that little break to kind of balance and figure out some kind of new normal. But I went back to it yesterday and it felt really good to be able to do that. The E is the emotional intelligence, two dominant emotions. Yesterday, one was nervousness and the second one was elation. The nervousness was teaching me the areas in which I felt like I needed to prepare more. Once I prepared more, then I felt more confident. Once I felt confident, then the nervousness started to fall away. I also needed to change my self-talk. When I was thinking and processing and talking about the lecture in a way where it was just like, oh my gosh, I haven't taught a master's levels course in, it's been a few years now. And then it was different because when I did do online teaching at the graduate level, it was more just sharing the information that they need to consume and like just grading their papers or grading their exams. It wasn't necessarily like big Zoom calls with a Zoom room full of, I think it was like 20 plus people. So when I was focusing on that part of it, then it would trigger the nervousness. But then when I was focusing up on, okay, I'm opening myself up to new opportunities, I'm embracing this moment, what is it that I need to prepare, and focusing on that, then that helped me fill up and operate from a space of confidence. The elation came more during the presentation. I just really enjoyed connecting from other people, just hearing their really important and thoughtful questions. That was kind of boosting me, because just connection, I feed off of connection. So that was something that was really good, and it taught me that. And also doing something that was challenging and having a new experience and being able to do so in a pleasurable way, it boosts that elation. So that was day 26. One thing that I want to share before I say goodbye is that I wanted to share the resource of universities. Many people aren't aware that if you live near a university, you're able to get mental health services if they have a psychology program or a social work program or a marriage and family therapy program or a licensed professional counselor program. If they have any type of mental health program, they are training students to become therapists. So you're able to, as a member of the community, you're able to receive services from those therapists in training at a very affordable rate. So if you are in a place where you don't have health insurance, or you aren't able to afford a therapist's full fee, another option is contacting and researching the colleges that are nearby and seeing what the rate is. And it's very affordable. Most people can afford it, and even if you're in a place where you're unemployed, they are very understanding of that, and they will work with you. So I want to encourage you to look into that. If you do live near a college or a university, look into whether they have some kind of mental health training program, because the students there need that experience of providing therapy with their licensed supervisor kind of coaching them through that. But that's kind of a win-win for the therapist that's training, but also for members of the community. So I hope that little tip and resource is helpful to you, and I will see you all again soon. Take care.